at this tree stand location right here. During archery season, I had a boy from Long Island, New York. He was sitting in this tree stand, and I told him that he should stay up there until it got completely dark. When it's dark, I said, I'll come down and I'll come get you. And he was sitting here. About an hour before dark's over with, a doe deer comes down here, and it's a great big doe, and he thought, I'll use that deer as target practice. He shoots it, and it goes about 10 yards, and it lays down there. And then a coyote crosses this ditch line right here, and comes up and starts stalking his deer over there, and then he decides, I'll shoot the coyote. So he gets the arrow out, and he makes too much noise getting the arrow out because he's from Long Island, New York, and he scares the coyote away. And the deer stands up, even though she's probably gonna die anyway. She stands up and she runs all the way over there to the fence line, and she's standing there about 70 yards, and he's thinking, well, since I got this arrow knocked up, I'll shoot her again. So he shoots her again, and she goes just inside the fence line, and she lays down. And he's thinking, I'll get down now, see if I can find my first arrow out here in the field, even though it's not dark yet. He gets down, he lowers his bow, he's halfway, he's hanging from about right up there, hanging halfway in the tree, and he hears a ka-thump, 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 and he looks up, and here comes two cows running with a 6x6 bull elk with his nose right up their butt, and he's running right through here, and he's hanging there, and he watches them, and they run like right where the camera's sitting, right there, and they run right down 700 yards all the way the length of the field. This guy's hanging from that tree, and he watches the whole thing as they run by. Big 6x6 bull elk. Okay, so he's thinking to himself, man, I just probably blew the biggest chance, I'm ever going to get at that bull that size. So he continues on down the tree. He grabs his bow. It's hanging from the string. Grabs his bow, and he walks over here, and he's standing in the middle of the field, and he's thinking, man, I need to find this arrow. And he's looking around for his arrow, and all of a sudden he hears a snap, pop, crack, ka-thump, 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 and he looks up, and here comes a 5x5 running out into the field with the guy. The guy's standing in this open field, and here comes a 5x5, and he knocks up another arrow because he didn't have one knocked. He was looking for a bloody one on the ground, and he knocks up another arrow. He draws back his bow right here and standing in the middle of the field, thunk, and he shoots the elk as it runs by him, and it runs down there and dies down there about 400 yards in the grass, and he killed one. Yeah, shot a deer. He could have shot a coyote had he been smarter, and he could have shot a 6x6 bull elk had he stayed in his stand, and he ends up getting a nice 5x5. And that was probably the greatest story of all of archery season right here in this stand location. That's Olympic Mountain Outfitters.